Right now it's time for us to move into the overdrive channel of the amplifier. And as you can see, I have changed guitars for those of you out there that play humbucking guitars. Just to point out that the humbuckers on this guitar aren't too high output. Obviously, you know, the combination of guitar and amplifier, the two things working together is the thing that produces the magic. So, you know, depending on what type of pickups, your sound is going to alter greatly. But I've never been one of these guitar players that likes to use really high output pickups, and there is a reason for that you will see in a little bit. Moving on, we are going to be looking at the overdrive channel here, and we're just using the crunch setting of the overdrive channel, which again can be selected via the bottom switch on the overdrive channel or by using the foot switch. Let's run through the settings that I've got or that I've chosen for this sound, and this sound very much in the vein of what you might hear Angus Young use or Jimmy Page, that kind of classic rock sort of humbucker valve amp combination that we've gone for with this sound. But again, really demonstrates how versatile this amplifier is, how we can go from, you know, our lovely bright clean 60s Beatles inspired tones to country tones to Hendrix, Stevie Ray tones. Now we're into the territory of Led Zeppelin and Angus Young, that kind of sound. So I've got my gain control on the overdrive channel just past 9 o'clock. I've got the volume control on 9 o'clock, the bass control around about 2 o'clock, the mid-range control around about 9 o'clock, the treble control around about 1 o'clock, the ISF control is right up there around about 4 or 5 o'clock, so very much in that British tone. Remember I said about that kind of hollow woody sort of tone that we get when we turn it the other way, that kind of tightens up the mid-range and the bottom end. It's almost got slightly kind of flappy sound to it, but it really does you know, distinguish those two classic sort of valve amp sounds. Is it American? Is it British? Moving on to the master section of the amplifier, the resonance control, that's 12 o'clock, presence control, 1 o'clock, and the volume control is round about, yeah, I suppose around about 10, 11 o'clock. And the DPR is flat out. So for this sound, we're relying quite a lot on the preamp overdrive. So there's plenty of headroom. We can, as you'll hear, when I play, if I play a power chord, so when I can play a really full-on sound like that, drop the volume down, so I'm cutting my volume down around about halfway, and so we're going from very classic rock crunch tones, and just with the turn of the volume control, we can drop right the way down to beautiful, sparkly, clean sounds.